Anyway, let's see this map. It's a huge island really in the middle. It's one big land map for most part. One small island, one small island that's not worth to get to really. So it's actually all a very big island. Yeah. With some water elements that you can transport over here. And here. Like, I don't know if this is actually counted as land. I think it's too far down. I think it only goes here, actually. So, but you could transport here, get this small island as well. And there we go. Got a Romad starting with a big line of soldiers. And so far, nothing going on. Animorph starting in the top right corner. Doing a more collective amount with the soldiers. Spreading them out. Starting with an airfield. Double airfield and barracks. A third barracks. Triple barracks. As well. Looking... Quadruple barracks! Oh goddamn. Looking to get the soldier spam going, I guess. And Romad. Triple barracks. Factory. Another barracks on the way. Airfield as well is on the way. This is a very nice choke point to hold. It's hard to push past this mountainside here. And you can't really see these buildings unless you scout. So, ooh, they are very close to each other. I was gonna say they're not gonna find each other that fast, but they are. They're streaming. And this guy is gonna... They're gonna catch each other here any moment now. Wrong button. There we go. And here we go. Any second now they will notice each other. There we go. And looks like Romad is in on the disadvantage here. Romad has actually put up some a defensive line over here. With some sandbag. Another barracks here, actually. So he is looking to get some soldier spam and be able to expand very quickly. He knows that the enemy is over here now, so you might want to look to get here and get this section, or maybe even this section, if you can. But Animorph does have the soldier advantage here in the front line right now. But the Romad has a few artists out that is sieged up and ready to go. But Animorph does have 6 strikers on the way. And a power plant. But to be able to use these, he needs... That's not a power plant, that is an oil refinery. Must have missed there is an oil here. It's like I'm missing these oil deposits all over the place. I wonder if the replay is not picking up them correctly. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just blind, it might be that. So not too much. A small skirmish has been going on here. And Romad has... He has a few soldiers over here. They might be trying to look to hold this choke point here. Would be a very, very nice defensive position while he scouts here. And both of them are now facing each other on the mountain here. Romad has the number advantage if he sends his soldiers to attack. He's now sending a few strikers here, and that's gonna take care of most of the soldiers. Unless Animorph is sending his own strikers to the top here. He does have 10 strikers. That is just ready to go. He's now adding a factory, double factory being added. Looking to get some SAMs and artists. Now he's going to the attack. He has sieged up on this location, trying to hold this. Gonna be very hard to push through. Now we might do a huge push here. There is some SAMs already from Romad. But there are a lot of strikers. Yeah, the SAMs is already gone. Now he's pushing forward with his soldiers. He's being chased away by Romad's own strikers. He is running out of electricity to power his strikers. Oh. And that engagement, Animorph won. Now he's looking to get the factory that's producing SAMs over here. Gonna do a striker run. There are no SAMs, maybe one. Yeah, there's one SAM over here. Only 3 strikers though, so this SAM might be getting a kill here. Yeah, he got 1 kill. A second kill, that was huge. Third kill even, goddamn. And there goes the factory. And oh, he almost lost another striker there. But that means that Romad does not have a factory to produce any more SAMs. He's constructing another one. He might be wanting to look to go... that was a weird sentence from me. Holy shit. He might want to go with some interceptors. It looks like he's starting to produce a few now. Apparently he has... oh, he has an airstrip over here. Even like... that's very hard to see. Huge amount of soldiers just surrounding Animorph or Romad here. Yeah, and Romad has set up a defensive line on the mountain here with a barracks that can replenish. So he has free reign to scout and reclaim this entire island. A sub-pen as well has been added. Strikers. Ooh, he lost a striker. There is still one Sam in here. One brave Sam. Holding the line. Here's an interceptor, so... yeah, enough. A few interceptors and the strike is not gonna pose too much of a threat. But there are a lot of soldiers here. And it's fun that they can actually attack the strikers as well. Animorph is now rolling out. He's sending some artists. He has made a big defensive line over here. A few SAMs. He's even starting a rocket production. That's very interesting. Protected by a ton of SAMs. Here the strikers now has taken the SAM out. Actually the soldier got a striker kill. That's very interesting. And the interceptors are a bit... just a little bit too late. And this is a giant standoff. Animorph will have quite a hard time pushing through this. If Romad can get up a good defensive line here. There are a lot of soldiers and even more are coming. More artists as well. Triple factory. Quadruple barracks. Another refiner has been added. So... he has the electricity to support all his airplanes right now. Even adding some interceptors of his own here. And he will find... there's a lot of soldiers here and some SAMs. There's only 2 SAMs left here and the interceptors are just a little bit too late again. This hit and run from Animorph is really good. He is losing a few a few planes of his own. But as long as he can stay away from Romad's interceptors, it should be good. But he does have his own SAMs here in the forest. Take out a few planes. Both sides are just spamming troops here in the middle. Animorph is adding a way more Ardis than Romad is. He's mostly adding some zombies, yes, soldiers and some SAMs. Another airfield on the mountain here. They both have a ton of space to work with. Animorph has now conquered almost all his island over here. He's adding some more economy. He's noticing the stalemate over there. So city with industries, another city with industries are being produced here. Yeah, with this just standoff, he's gonna be able to produce some economy. He's feeling safe enough to do that with this big army. And he should, because there is mostly soldiers here. They're gonna have a hard time against a lot of soldiers and some artists. And the strikers from Romad is not gonna pose too much of a threat anymore, because Animorph now has added a few intercepts of his own. Unless he sends them straight into Romad's SAMs here. And he backs off just before Romad's SAMs come in. But they're gonna have a field day with... So there's actually a few SAMs over here from Animorph. They take out a few interceptors. This is a huge pile of units dead. Animorph is getting ahead here. It's managing to push forward, adding double factories as well. Tina! Welcome, my dude. Looks like Animorph is trying to push here to the south as well. There's not too many people here, but he's being harassed by strikers, so they might have a hard time. These soldiers, ooh, they just finished trenching, so they have a little bit less HP. Oh, he is not done trenching, so he died. If Romad can keep his strikers up here, he's gonna have a good time. These units will die, but they might take out barracks or so. Meanwhile, in the middle, Animorph is pushing forward quite heavily. A lot of strikes coming in. The SAMs are working, but it's not enough of them. But here are the interceptors from Romad, and it's a big dogfight here. And Romad has way more interceptors. And he knocked down almost all of Animorph's own strikers. There is a ton of SAMs here for Animorph as well. But he did regain the control, or he gained the control of the mountain over here. Nice pyramid, Tino. Thank you. Yeah, Romad held this position very well. Few subs is being added for Romad. I don't know what he is actually expecting to do with that. A secret airbase to the south here from Animorph. How is his rocket coming along though? It is being constructed. That hits, it's gonna be big. Actually, Romad has constructed 2 shipyards here to the north, adding some missile ships and a troop transport actually. He might try to do some sneaky stuff with that. This rocket, if it's gonna launch, it might actually, depending on where it's going, it's not gonna be able to pass here. There's so many SAMs. And Animorph now pushing in the middle here. And looks like Romad does not have the response team to deal with this. There are so many SAMs, so his strikers is not gonna be able to do too much. He has mostly strikers left here, so I guess his strikers or his interceptors got knocked down. About yourself, Lederhosen. What is the Lederhosen? A whale? About yourself a whale, man. There's a huge amount of artists and Sams here. Combined with some soldiers, but the soldiers are slowly dying here. Oh, here comes the nuke though. And he's in a very good position. And he got the refinery and an airship, or airfield. He managed to save his planes though, but they do not have any place to land. They might actually. There is spots left, and there's an airstrip over here as well, so they're probably safe. Stereotypical German clothes. Oh, nice. Oh, the Oktoberfest, nice. Alright, huge push from Animorph here. They're just waltzing in a big line of artists protecting against reinforcements from Romad to the Romad's top side. A lot of soldiers. It's leaving this place vulnerable right now. There are a lot of SAMs. But, they can deal with some soldiers. So this is a very huge push. It's a very big army of artists here. Camera, please. Another production building got knocked down. They're focusing down this factory. Gonna go for the barracks next. He spots everything. He even sees the airstrip over here. And these artists has dealt with so many soldiers here. And I don't really see what Roma... Does he have anything special here? No, he has a few economic buildings down here, but he doesn't have anything more really. He's even expanded down here. A few economic buildings. And some airfields here to the south. But there are only airfields ready to go for Animorph here. So it's looking grim for Roma right now. He needs a way to deal with both this army and this army that's speeding up now. And this massive army that's pushing forward, leaving their entrenchment and just going forward. There's a lot of missile ships here, but they're not really doing too much. A few transports here, but they are getting knocked down as soon as they land. Might be this sneaky thing over here, or maybe he's gonna send the strikers over it. He actually did land some units here already. Even more troop transports. Sending more and more soldiers here. It's basically sending his defensive troops to attack in the backline instead. He's now focusing down, trying to focus the missile that Animorph is not using right now. Ooh, he has a missile ready to go actually. That missile will hit. He does. Roma does not have the SAMs to deal with that. Unless the missile ship help. I don't think he needs it. He does not have the economy to use it. So Roma is safe from that for now. But not from his army instead. He's just marching forward. There's nothing down there. Refinery being destroyed. And that was game. Very nice game. Yeah, Animorph, he never actually got a hold down here. He was sending some troops now, but This choke point really held. Yeah, these subs, maybe he tried to get up here. He has seen some ships as well, but actually it was the same guy. Never mind. I didn't see that. Yeah, this was just a waste of money. He couldn't do anything with them. But he had to try, so yeah. It was a very nice game. Lots and lots of action. Just very unfortunate for Roma here.